Before we dive into this course, let's get an overview of what we need. First thing is the Freedom K64 board. It has a micro SD card connector, it has a 3D accelerometer and a magnetometer, plus it has an RGB LED, two push buttons, but more importantly, it has an Arduino Uno connector, which allows Arduino type shields. One of the shields we're going to get is a Grove shield. To this Grove shield, we're going to be able to connect temperature sensor, 477 display, backlit LCD, PIR motion detector minimally, but we can also add other Grove elements if you want later to this same shield and allow us to program those very easily. Now our main programming environment is going to be Mbed using a free cloud compiler, and the beauty of this is that any computer system with any web browser will be able to access account, be able to create very simple programs and download it directly to the Freedom K64 board and run it. It's a very simple interface to use. It's very similar to Arduino, except the libraries here are open source and royalty free. And like Arduino, you can't really troubleshoot using just the cloud compiler. That's why we have Kinetis Design Studio, because once we have code created with the cloud compiler, we can export it to Kinetis Design Studio, where we can then set breakpoints and troubleshoot right through the hardware abstraction layer to whatever level that we really need. We'll also need a serial port driver so that we can use PuTTY, which is a free terminal program, to actually send information and format it on our screen to see what's going on the board itself. So this has basically been a quick overview of what we plan to do with everything that you can see here. Now, as I said, you can use other Grove elements to add things like solid state relays, RFID. There's a number of different things you can add to do project work later, but this is going to be our standard default system that we're going to be working with here.